Yeah, it's your boy T Nasty. And I got another dope video for y'all, man. 10 WWE moments so often you stop watching wrestling. Now, I remember a couple times I stopped watching wrestling. One, I was like coming into like a little after high school. I think it was a TNA area whenever they had like the American Badass Undertaker. Around that time, I stopped watching. And then whenever it got too PG for me, whenever the PG era was at, when it was pushing Cena like crazy, it was super PG. Like, it's hard for me to get into the whole I'm going to beat your butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I like it how it was back then. Like, hey, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear you tell me, oh, I'm gonna beat your butt. It ain't nothing you can do about it. It was so lame to me. Like, if I'm so invested in a match that I want to actually win, I don't want to. I want my wrestlers to sound soft, bro. That would have came off too, and I quit watching for a while, but I came back. I forgot what made me come back. I think I just because I missed it probably. But without further ado, man, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave us some comments. Let's go ahead and get to this reaction. This video is about what culture? Long time subscriber. Actually, I'm thinking I'm reacting to it too early, but hopefully they don't kill me in the comment section. Oh, it was the COVID era when I stopped watching. So it's three times. It's the TNA days when they were broadcasting on TNA with the American Badass Undertaker. There was the PG era, and there was the whole COVID era. But the COVID thing was just because I couldn't get into it without a crowd. You know what I'm saying? It was just me. I couldn't get into it, bro. You need that crowd, bro. Oh, another thing too, though, in that era too, they weren't pushing wrestlers that they supposed to have been pushing. Rusev come to mind. They didn't want to push Daniel Bryan until the crowd got behind him. They strewed away Bray Wyatt. Excuse me. It's just so like Vince. As he got older, bro, he lost his touch. Like, cause Vince could create like a superstar instantly, right? He could form a bag on a lot of them too. Luckily, Kane was almost one of them. Big 6'8" guy, like a built like an ox. And you got him playing a dentist, or like you got him playing a fake Diesel. You know what I'm saying? So luckily, Kane got out of that. But Vince made you not want to watch because he's short of a lot of talented wrestlers. Apollo Crews is still trying to dig out of that hole. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. I think that was a Vince thing saying that, hey, I make the superstars, not the audience. I feel like that's what it was, bro. Yeah, like if you stood tall at the end, it'd been all right. Like, hey, Daniel Bryan was almost there, but you dropped him in like 10 minutes. It's crazy. I didn't mind JBL being champion. I love JBL, so no JBL slander here. Even when he got out of shape. It did. I didn't mind it. And he has one of my favorite finishers of all time. Like that clothesline from hell, especially if somebody sell it. Whew. Who? Oh. Hey, Triple H had a glow up. No, he was weird looking. Was it the TNA days? Because I don't remember that. He always liked the bigger wrestler, even though Bobby Lashley was a shitty wrestler back then. He came along though, but he was a shitty wrestler back then. He didn't like the small guys, especially like CM Punk. He was like a little pudgy little guy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, CM Punk look good right now though. Pause. But he's look in shape right now, bro, and I love it. No, that's my thing with certain wrestlers, right? Why I couldn't get behind certain wrestlers, right? Because like a lot of people like to go back to Mick Foley. Like Mick Foley wasn't in the best shape, you know what I'm saying? But he still put on great matches. Mick Foley was just a crash test dummy, bro. That's the reason why Mick Foley ain't win a lot of championships. You know what I'm saying? He's a crash test dummy. You know what I'm saying? The reason why he ain't up there with Ric Flair and all them boys, that's all he did. He won a couple championships here and there, but he was basically a crash test dummy. That's why he hung around long as he did. But like guys like Kevin Owens, for instance, right? Bro, lose the gut. You have the move set, you have the charisma, you have everything, bro, but you just don't look like a professional wrestler, bro. He just didn't have the look. Now, he literally has a beer gut. You mean to tell me this dude with a beer gut? Nah, don't get me wrong. I'm all for wrestlers who don't look the part that can get over, but like Kevin Owens, dog, you literally got a beer gut, dog. And you can tell your arms are not like they're like don't have no definition of them. You wear these cutoffs. He wear these cutoff sleeves and he don't have no definition. I'm all for my wrestlers that no, you don't have to be on steroids, don't get me wrong. You don't have to look like John Cena or Apollo Crews or Randy Orton or nothing like that. But you just have to at least look like you in some kind of shape. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna see that, bro. Like you be like how Nia Jax was and like how Yokozuna was and stuff like that. I get it, right? I get it. But Kevin had no definition, bro. He had a gut. I'm even okay with like a person like Sami Zayn, you know what I'm saying? But don't make it look like you just come off your couch, you know what I'm saying? You think you're gonna beat everybody. I like the boots, boy. Hulk was over though, bro. We didn't know the backstage politics when it came to Hulk. But he literally carried the wrestling industry though, so you really couldn't argue with that. Hey, look at young Sheamus. That's crazy. That's wild. I remember that, but that's crazy. Vince has Vince had his wrestlers doing wild stuff, bro. Dang, good job, Punk. Bro, that movement, like a lot of people hated this whole Dan Bryan shit, right? Everybody hated it, right? Like, hey, this dude's like over, though. Like I don't remember. He reminds me like how LA Knight was like. They wanted to keep LA Knight at the bottom. He's an older wrestler, so he's not he's not gonna sell merch. He's not gonna headline anything. So let's keep him at the bottom. Matter of fact, let's make him a manager, right? Even though this dude got charisma out the wazoo, his wrestling needs a little work. But he was over, right? That whole yes chant movement was like it was everywhere, bro. They ain't had no choice, but even though Vince probably didn't want nothing to do with it, because Dave Brown's a smaller guy. It belongs in the cruiserweight division. He should be beating my heavyweights like John Cena and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. I get it. Logically, I get it. Dan Brown is a smaller dude. He didn't stay in his lane, right? So I get it, but he was so over, dude. And he had the in ring skills to match it. Not so much mic skills, but oh, I get it though. I get why Vince. I get why Vince didn't want to push him, but Dave Brown was over, bro. He never meant to be in that position. Matter of fact, that botch with Randy Orton definitely killed any momentum Kofi Kingston had, bro. Like literally, Kofi should have been like at least a 3-time WWE champion right now. Prime Kofi, when he led drop Randy Orton through that table, he should have been at least a 3-time heavyweight champion. This is a charity championship right here. I don't need to push my dog Xavier Woods though. I don't want him being a heel neither. I think Kofi should have turned on fucking. I think Kofi should turn on Xavier, bro. Not vice versa. I think he should have fought a little bit, bro. That whole squash shit was crazy. This is crazy too. He lost it, bro. It was so obvious. Bro, that literally what it was, bro. Like whoever the crowd was backing, right? Say for instance, like right, if the crowd was backing somebody and Vince didn't really care to push him, he was gonna make it ridiculous. Like the endings of the matches, like the whole Bray Wyatt thing, though. Bray Wyatt, though, his charisma, his in-ring skills, his mic skills, his promos, everything about Bray Wyatt was money, bro. Like money. Just because probably maybe Bray wasn't in the best shape, he didn't want to push him. He didn't want to push him to the moon. He wanted to keep him like in that like championship discussion, but also a mid-card type deal, right? Just because he didn't look the part. Even though this dude was super over. And he made it obvious by the decision, like the whole Seth Rollins thing, the Goldberg match. No, come on, bro. Like, yeah, he made him a champion just because, but still, like, this dude was over, bro. And I get that you don't want. A lot of people also say that they didn't want Bray Wyatt to be a champion either because it loses the aura of Bray Wyatt when he has to be a champion. He has to defend it and all the other stuff. Like he's supposed to be a monster. Monsters normally don't carry their belts. All out why Kane didn't win so many. That's why all out Undertaker didn't win so many. Like Undertaker should be like up there with Ric Flair. But I think Undertaker won like 5 of them. I think 5 or 6. If I remember correctly. So I get it. But man, Bray was too over, bro. To be getting squashed by Goldberg and be losing to Seth Rollins like that. Sorry for pausing so much. I love wrestling. I've been a wrestling fan for a long time. Yeah, I took my breaks from time to time. But I love my wrestling, bro. I have a lot to say about my wrestling. I have a problem with Nexus. Oh, Ryback. Oh, skinny Ryback. Oh yeah, when John Cena beat that whole crew. Yeah. Hey, look at that picture. And the thing that Chris Jericho is still wrestling is crazy. Yeah, that move with John Cena winning ruined Wade Barrett's career. I think Wade Barrett should at least have one heavyweight championship belt on his resume right now. And Heath Slater, bro, that dude was super talented. Why he still ain't wrestling is crazy to me too. The rest of them, I get. I didn't mind the heel turn. I hated how it was executed. You know what I'm saying? It was around. I think this is 10 days too, right? It's a 10 days, I believe, bro. I think I'm not pausing a lot, but I think the TNA era was probably like the worst era to me. But bro, don't let me mess this up. But I think the TNA days is when Stone Cold turned heel. Uh, I think DX kind of fell off. He had an American Badass Undertaker, which nobody really wanted. I didn't want him, and he didn't even look like a badass. You know what I'm saying? What is it? The teenage era was like terrible to me, bro. It was so bad to me, bro. Like I said, I stopped watching then. think, oh man, I think creatively, I think they learned their lesson when it came to the TNA era, and they got better. And as you see the product now, I think it learned from a lot of mistakes, bro. There's still a lot of stuff they need to work on. But, well, I know Triple H, one thing I need Triple H to realize that he's a fucking racist. Not even kidding, bro. Like, look at all the black athletes, the black wrestlers, and where they at right now. You have, like, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Like, before we get on this little tangent right here, right quick, I'm not the one that be like, hey, why don't you treat the black athletes the same? I'm not for that, right? I mean, I see the writing on the wall. I observe, like, Street Profits, Bianca, Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill was always in the women wrestling championship conversation. Maybe we need a break from it, but like Bobby Lashley's gone. Like, why you get rid of Bobby Lashley? Who else? Just look at all the champions and look at all the black athletes that lose all the time. Just look at that. Just look at that, bro. And the opportunities they're getting since Triple H came in. Just think about that, bro. Go back and look at it. Now, if you tell me like, hey, T-Nasty, you tripping, bro. It's not like that at all. And I respect it. But just go back and think about all the black athletes that were like big time champions and all the other stuff in the conversation, all that. Look at them now. And tell me I'm wrong. Hell, the New Deal is so over. Look at them now. Well, I give you Big E. But like, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I say that because I always go back to that whole Booker T, him and Booker T don't belong in a situation like that. And then you would think with Triple H referencing race in the equation that Booker T would overcome it, right? You would think like, hey, this dude is super racist. Hey, I'm gonna show him that I do belong. And what do you do? Right? So when I see that, and then when I see him like the way he's elite creative now, and I see where the black athletes are looking now, like yeah, you got the tag team champions like Bianca and Jade, but like, bro, those two shouldn't be fucking tag team champions, bro. Because for one, they're like the Brothers of Destruction. Nobody can really beat them, right? Like, you had the perfect out. You gave the belts to Alba Fire, all it done, whatever the names are, bro. They should have stayed out of that conversation. Bianca and Jay should have been feuding. Whoever won that feud should have been one for the WWE Championship, the Women's Championship. You know what I'm saying? Like, how easy is that? So what they do, they put them back in the tag team championship division. Bro, just look at the black. No, I'm not even kidding, bro. Look at the black athletes and what chances they have to win any top goal. And tell me I'm wrong, bro. Let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about that. I don't even want to make it about race, but it's because of the history of Triple H and how I feel like he look at black athletes, bro. And getting rid of Bobby Lashley was crazy. Let me know in the comment section, bro. Am I just being tripping? If I'm just tripping, or am I like race baiting or whatever you want to call it? I'm not that type of dude for one. I don't do the whole race baiting to shit. I don't like, hey, black people should have this and all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that, dog. That's not me, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not me at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I observe my people need better, but also I feel like my people need to do better too. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't just have anything handed to us. We need to work for it. You know, so I get it. I'm not that type of dude. But it's obvious when I see it when it comes to Triple H. You know what I'm saying? It's like obvious. If y'all don't think it's obvious, y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel. But it's your boy T-Nasty, man. Holla at your boy. And I'm out. Oh, sorry for making this video longer than it's supposed to be.